honestly, the only practice really is to notice the holding, to notice the doing, to notice the unconscious patterns of trying, fixing, figuring out, getting rid of all the egoic survival conditions. That's all. And not to blame yourself or try to fix those or belittle them or compare them to the one who you think is having a better experience, whoever they are. So you treat your humanity with respect and love and unconditional acceptance, compassion, and gratitude. The parts that you don't like of yourself, those ultimately are trying to do something for you. And they often hold a lot of energy and a lot of power. So how you, from the spacious awareness, in a sense, come back into your ordinary existence in daily life is the true path of one's practice post-awakening. And it's hard, but it's the real deal. And in that you become healed and evolved and more fulfilled as a human being, able to receive and give love unconditionally. And honestly, I don't think there's anything more important. And when that's really authentic, you will be open and naturally radiant without any egoic identity in it at all. Zero. No flag waving. No neon lights on Madison Avenue. Look at me! Influencer. BS. Oh my God. You're going to find fulfillment within, because it's right here. And when you do, then you truly do know who you are. And your light and your love, every one of you, makes a difference in the world. No kidding. Even if you don't think it is, and even if you don't have some great project for humanity, Mother Teresa had a wonderful saying that I loved, which was, it's not possible to do great things, only small things with great love. And so as you're here today, see if you can bring that to yourself, to the selves, to the parts of you that are wanting and hurting and afraid and lonely and angry and disappointed and unfulfilled and disillusioned and everything. So let's sit a little bit in silence now. Just allow the awareness or whatever that's happening for you to show you your way.